Every tick of the clock is a choice. Wisdom redeems time. Foolishness wastes it.
There is a certain misconception among our people concerning time. In Ephesians chapter 5, verse number 14 to 16, what does it say?
Wherefore, he said, Awake thou that sleepest.
So the scripture says, if you are asleep, wake up. Yes.
And arise from the dead.
Arise from the dead. Of course, he's not talking about mortal death. Such a scripture cannot be the one that raises from the dead.
Yes.
Yes.
And Christ shall give thee light.
Christ will give you light. Yes.
See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Yeah, so this tip is actually something that is tied to time. But the emphasis is on advising you to not to walk as a fool, walk as a wise man.
Yes.
See then that you walk circumspectly, not as a fool, but as wise.
Yes.
Tell your neighbor, don't walk as a fool. Be wise.
Yes.
Now, when you look at verse 16, it is then where you realize how to understand he who is walking as a fool and he that is not walking as a fool. Yes.
Yes. Redeeming the time, because the days are evil.
Yes, yes, yes. So if you are not able to redeem time,
Yes.
you are walking as a fool.
Yes.
Because verse 15 says, walk uprightly, walk straightforwardly,
Yes.
walk productively. And then he says, not as a fool, walk as wise.
Yes.
How do I walk as wise? By redeeming the time, because the days are evil. So you might want to remember that you can't redeem that which is not lost.
Oh, yes.
We only need to redeem time because we have already lost time.
Yes.
And this is a variable which is also a valuable.
Yes.
It's a valuable which is a variable that we have failed to measure, especially us of the darker skin. Whites are better placed to understand the relevance of time in one's life. The most regretful people among our people are always crying foul on the issue of time. Meet the 75-year-olds, the 65-year-olds, the 80-year-olds, those who are regretful on the bad decisions that they made in life. The most victim, the most casualty of those decisions was time.
Okay.
They will always tell you, I wish I could go back to being a youth again. I wish I could turn back the ends of time and go back to when I was 15 years old, when I was 25 years old. But we have not had anyone coming back from that age level to come to visit the youthful ones to say, look, guys, we have made mistakes that you can correct, because these mistakes which we made them when we were exactly where you are.
Yes.
The African culture does not enable elders to speak honestly to the youths and tell them of their own mistakes. We have created a stereotyped society where the elders are only seen as symbols of wisdom, symbols of success. They are our alter egos. They are our inspirations. They are all our heroes and heroines. So our elders, when they speak to us, they are sort of bound by an uncodified law, which tells them that, tell the young ones of the great achievements that you made. And so it leaves the youthfuls and the younger ones vulnerable. They are faced with the temptations, difficult choices to make. The adults around them are not well placed to advise on those areas because they themselves made mistakes. But they are too shy, too embarrassed to speak to the younger ones and say, I want to advise you. And the basis of my advice to you is not wisdom based on my exploits. I learned hard lessons because I failed to make the right decisions.
Yes.
So there is this stigma in the elderly. If I tell the young ones of my mistakes, they will judge me harshly. And they will say, there's nothing to learn from you because you messed up your life. And so our society is such that our people have got a stereotyped mentality that one who has made mistakes is unqualified to advise. But that's not entirely true. You understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Because between two people, the one who was never bitten by a dog and the one who was once bitten by a dog, you realize that they are both good at advising you on how to avoid being bitten by a dog.
Yes. Yes.
The one who was never bitten by the dog will tell you how to avoid being bitten by the dog. The one who was bitten by the dog will inspire you to listen to the one who was never bitten by the dog.
Oh, yes.
He will say, if you were to be bitten by this dog,
Yes.
look at this scar.
Yes.
I was almost killed by rabies. So you ask, how painful was it?
Yes.
How many stitches?
it
How many
was,
days were you taking those drugs? How much did it cost you to get the vaccine for rabies? You understand?
Yes.
So our society has hyped this success matter that those who are elderly end up lying to their younger ones and exaggerating their prowess, exaggerating their heroic acts, exaggerating their successes. You find out there are adults who never had any educational certificate. They start to lying to the young ones. In those days, there were no certificates. But I was the brightest in my class. This is no longer advice. But the matter I've brought this on and for is that those are the right people to advise the younger ones on how to make use of time.
Yes.
But this generational gap, in my view, is going to take us ages
Yes.
to bridge because of the ideology and the psychology of our people.
Yes.
Time is a variable, and time is a valuable that if we are not wise, we will blame demons for our foolishness.
Yes.
Because verse 15 says, be not be a fool. Do not be a fool.
Yes.
Be not a fool. Be wise. Don't be a fool. Be wise. How can I be wise? Redeem time.
Yes.
Because the days are evil.
Yes.
If you are not able to redeem time, you are a fool. And I said you can't redeem time if you are not aware that you have already lost time.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if you are 35 years old today, you have never driven a car, you don't have a driver's license, you didn't just lose an opportunity to drive a car, you lost time.
Yes.
Because if I meet you today or in the next 3 months, maybe you are going to apply for a driver's license in the next 3 months. You are going to be less experienced than a 20-year-old who got their driver's license when they were 16.
Yes.
If I'm going to plan on a journey, a reliable driver is this 20-year-old
Oh, yes.
who has been driving for the past 4 years.
That's right.
You are 35 years old,
Yes.
but as far as driving is concerned, you are inexperienced.
Yes.
So if you are 35 years old and you have got a brand new driver's license, you have to redeem time.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the concept
Yes.
of redeeming time.
Yes.
It's a broader issue. I have no time to address it. My final issue is that Africans are good at squandering time. We squander time and we enjoy squandering time. We spend more time on things that don't build us, and we complain even when our complaints are not justified. Much of our complaints are based on us having not utilized the time.
Yeah.
Now, if we talk about political situations and economic problems, they are not entirely the reason why our people are suffering individually.
Yes.
When we use the microscope to zoom into your personal life and ask you what are your problems today, or at the top of your list is inadequate money. I don't have enough money to take care of my family. I have bills to pay. I don't have a decent accommodation. I'm facing financial challenges. And when we ask you why, you start to talk about elections, the Zimbabwean dollar. If you are a Zimbabwean and if you are an African, of course, wherever you go in Africa, all economies are not functioning because apart from our inability to govern ourselves, we are also reading from a case that God has pronounced that it's time to take us out of that case. Unfortunately, we don't want to listen on how to come out of that case. But when we zoom in using the microscope, you can also realize that all these things you are blaming for the inadequacies in your life are simply a blame game. At the top of the people that are to be blamed is supposed to be you. Because if you are 40 years old, it means you have gone through 4 elections. And in these 4 elections, the outcome has been the same. You were alive when the 2002 elections were done. You were alive when the 2008 elections were done. You were alive when the 2013 elections were done. You were alive when the 2018 elections were done. And now, you are alive when the 2023 elections are done. In these 25 years, you are still hoping that politics is going to offer answers to your life. Your problems, all you are believing is that an election result of your desire will take you out of your problems. You have squandered 25 years because you are putting your hopes on something that has nothing to do with your personal life if we zoom into it with a microscope. In these 25 years, if you had gone to university, the year that ZANU-PF won the election in 2002 or 2003, if you had gone to college, you could have been having 15 years of experience as a university professor by now. Because on average, it would take you about 7 to 8 years to start a degree program and continue with your academic career to get a master's and then get a PhD. In other countries, it takes 3.5 years to obtain an undergraduate degree. It takes 2 years to get a master's. It takes 2 years or 2.5 to 3 years to get a PhD. If you add these years, you come to about 7 to 8 years. We are talking about somebody who had no degree at all, but who decided, I'm not going to focus on elections. I'm going to focus on improving myself. Because in order for you to compete on the job market, you need to have a marketable career, a marketable CV. Are you employable? If you are going to relocate and say, I'm going to look for a job, say in the UK, what kind of a job you are going to get there is not going to depend on who won the election in Zimbabwe. They will not ask you who is the president. They will ask you about your resume. What skills do you have? What knowledge do you have? And what experience do you have? Talk to us about your character. Talk to us about your personality.
Yes.
So you are going to take 8 years to start going to school afresh in 2002.
Yes.
And by the time the 2013 elections were done, you would have been a PhD holder, which qualifies you to get a job to lecture at a university. You could have been an university lecturer in 2013, and in 2023, 10 years later, you would have 10 years experience of lecturing at a university. What I've said right now, we will not be hindered by any political situation. ZANU-PF is not saying you don't go to university. The universities are open and you can go to school. The time we spend watching soccer after coming back from work is the equivalent of the time you need to study after finishing your work.
Yes.
So going to your job does not stop you from increasing and improving your education.
Yes.
So the fact that your life is stagnant right now has little to do with the political situation.
Yes.
It has got all to do with your foolishness. You are squandering time that you already do not have. Because if you are going to go to college, say at 27, to start afresh, in 10 years' time or in 8 years' time, you would have a PhD. Remember, you are trying to redeem time, because this is not the right time to get a PhD. At 27, you should be finishing your PhD if your life was normal. Because at 18, you should be enrolling at a university to get your undergraduate degree. At 21 or 22, you'll be finishing your undergraduate. At 25, you'll be having your master's. At 27, you'll be having your PhD. But for certain reasons, maybe academic background, maybe family problems, maybe financial constraints, you could not go to school like every normal child who is coming out from a well-to-do or a standard family, where parents are able to afford paying for their children's education. Maybe you are like me, who never have parents at all to pay for your education. We depended on scholarships to go to school. So when you go to school at 27, you are trying to redeem time, because that's not the normal time to go to school.
Yes.
But you are not going to school. You are attending a political rally. You are not going to school. You are watching World Cup. You are not going to school. You are watching a series of a movie. It has got a season 1 up to season 12. And one season requires you to watch TV for 41 hours. Kuti uone season yemovie ipere, season 1 inokutorera 41 hours, season 2 inokutorera 41 hours. These hours you are using in watching a movie, somebody is studying using the same hours.
Yes. Yes.
Are you not a fool?
Yes. You're a fool.
You are a fool.
Yes.
So the tip I wanted to give today is that be wise. Use your time productively. There's going to be a time when your mind can't learn anymore. Your body and your mind will get tired.
Yes.
And you are going to start to lie that your life is miserable because of the government. But a Zimbabwean, a South African, a Zambian, and Malawian, you can go anywhere in the world and get a good job and live a good life. You understand?
Yes.
There is capital to come back home and start a business of your own in your own home country. What is stopping you is not the politics. What is stopping you is not the economy. You don't have credentials. If people were to ask you, you want a job, what job do you do? What job can you do? Your answer is anything. Such a person is useless. Whether you are a gardener, you are a maid, you are a nanny, a domestic worker, a security guard, a shop floor worker, a cleaner, whether you are a cashier in a supermarket, You shouldn't be ashamed of what you are today.
Yes.
You should be ashamed of what you should be tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are people who used to clean, but now they are billionaires. What is the difference between you and them is you didn't use time.
Yes.
Right now you are spending time on Facebook. Facebook is a business for someone who is getting billions every month. You don't get a cent from Facebook. You make noise on Facebook. You expose your stupidity on Facebook.
Yeah.
What if you go back to school? So today I wanted to talk about improving your knowledge. Improve your knowledge. Learn something. The knowledge does not require you to go to school. If you have gotten to school yourself and you are satisfied with your level of education, that's not the end of acquiring knowledge. So many new things are being invented every day. You can still acquire knowledge without going to school.
Yes.
Some books are available for free. Some you can buy so that you get more knowledge and more experience. So that when you speak to people, you are on level terms.
Yes.
Some of us, we are ashamed when we watch even parliamentary debates. And you wonder, how is this person a member of parliament with this empty head that he has? He knows nothing. You can't even say anything comprehensively. We are not talking about good English. We are talking about talking sense.
Yes.
You know, when you talk, people can tell that your head is empty. Even when your English is correct,
Yes.
it doesn't mean that your head is full of knowledge. Don't confuse wisdom and language. English is not wisdom.
No.
It's just a language.
Yes.
So it doesn't require you to speak English well for you to speak wisdom. No, it doesn't. But then if you want to learn, if you love to learn, then why should you fail to learn English? Because it is a universal language. In order for people to listen to you and to understand you, you need to be able to articulate yourself well. And that requires you to learn. Learn. If you are a wife, learn new things so that you can surprise your husband. Learn how to cook new recipes. If you are a teacher, learn new methods of delivering your education.
Yes.
Continue to learn.
Yes.
Learning does not require you to go to school all the time. You can learn without going to school. Going to school has got an advantage. You get recognizable formal knowledge, which you can prove that you are knowledgeable in this area by producing a certificate. So those who don't have any certificates should go to school. Doesn't matter how old you are. My final words concerning this piece of admonition are that if you don't use time, time will go either way.
Yes. Yes.
You can use, right now we are just coming out of this election. We are going to have people complaining and murmuring and gambling and regretting for the next 5 years. Some will be yelling and screaming and shouting and insulting and arguing on Facebook, on Twitter, writing what could be a dissertation, but it's just a social media argument. You see?
Yes.
They are doing nothing except just talking, something that doesn't add value. We are not discouraging a discourse where people discuss issues of national importance, but that is not what can build you. Do it as a hobby. Do it as something that when you are finished doing that which builds you, you then say, well, I'm winding down my day. I can chat about the economy, the politics. It can't be something you commit your whole life to unless you are a fool.
Yes.
If you don't decide to make use of time and say, until the next election, I must achieve something. I can't be idle for the next 5 years. If you decide to be idle, these 5 years will pass and you will be the same in 2028. Except that there will be a few wrinkles on your face.
Yes.
And your days to die will be drawing closer. And one day people are going to receive the sad news. The complainer has died.
Has died.
And this is why when you hear that somebody has died and probably they were prominent in the society, you go to their funeral, you are surprised. This is the miserable life that this celebrity lived. How come he didn't make anything meaningful of his life? We saw him all over the place. He appeared in newspapers, he appeared on TV, he appeared on social media. And yet there's nothing to write home that he has contributed to himself to build yourself an empire that becomes your own sanctuary. When you are tired, you need a hot bath. You need a good bed to sleep on. And you need a good couch to sit on and to relax.
Yes.
And when they bring food to you, you just want peace to get your plate of food and enjoy a peaceful meal without a woman or a man, a boy or a girl nagging you. The electricity bills need to be paid. The school called us and they are demanding their money. You can't eat your food in peace. You are now worried. So where do they think I will get the money? Why can't they allow me to find some breathing space? You have done nothing to improve your life. If you are not going to redeem time, it's foolish. Time will pass. Ask yourself, what have you done in the past 10 years that improved your life so far? If I don't speak like this, you are going to hope that the political party will do something for you.
No.
We are going to hear good news that there is a government of national unity. In what way is it good news? It's better for you to use a difficult moment to improve your opportunities than for you to wallow in self-pity and misery, where you only complain and join the queue of public complainers. It's better for you to go to school and spend all your money on something that will work for you so that when the economy improves, you are the first to get a good job because you have got credentials, you have improved your knowledge. You are now a qualified professional. This is the time to improve yourself. Quietly find some courses to do. Quietly go and apply for a position for enrollment. There are so many colleges, vocational training colleges, so many universities. Some are offering online programs. Why are you on? Utasaona kuti uri kupedza mari uchitenga mafuta ekutsvuka mumusoro hamuna chinhu.
So that university.
Saka pa interview ipapa uchaburitsa mafuta ewaya. Black or power, you are going to produce black or power when you attend an interview. Huh? The money you are using to buy new clothes every time, buy a new phone every time, having a new hairstyle after every 2 weeks, you can have a dirty head for the next 5 years. Let people mock you, let people laugh at you. But after 5 years, you are going to be more than 5 years ahead of them. Because you are now at a better place. It's better for you to suffer for a short while than to hide your misery through living a phony, a fake life. You want to show the world that your life is fine. There's nothing fine about your life. You have nothing useful for this world and for yourself. You are like grasshopper. Whenever you find anything green, you eat. You don't care that you are going to eat everything. This plant will die. Tomorrow you'll be hungry. There will be no more trees to eat from. Do you know what locusts do When locusts swarm a field of corn, they eat everything.
Yes.
That's why when there's an outbreak of locusts, they kill all of them. It's unsustainable to have locusts around
Yes.
because they are consumeristic. They only consume and consume and consume.
Yes.
Siyana nazvo izvi zvokuita 5 hours uri musaluni every week unogona kutonyora dissertation ne5 hours idzodzo mbori kwamagodi 30 minutes apera upinda muroom woverenga unonyora maexams ako fesi yauri kutemba nayo nemazama auri kutemba nawo achasvava manje manje vanhu vakapedzera vakuti makadii gogo iwe uchitsvaga boyfriend unonzi gogo iwe uchitsvaga chikomba vane mapepa vanenge vachingoashandisa zvekuti vakanaka kana kuti vanawo hazvichande kubasa kunongonzi munoziva chii. You understand?
Yes.
So let's make use of time. We can use time in a more constructive way.
Yes, we can.
The days are evil, but your future doesn't have to be. Stop blaming. Start building. Redeem the time. Share this message with someone drifting through life. Subscribe for more Bible Nuggets teachings. And remember, don't be a fool. Be wise. Redeem the time.